Put your hand up if you've ever heard someone tell you that stinky off bait is awesome because the smell attracts the fish. I'm going to assume a few of you have put your hand up. You've heard that said. Well, I'm here to tell you they're wrong. See this crusty old bag of frozen fish? Unsealed, been sitting there for who knows how long. Would you eat it? Chances are the fish won't either. Bait should be fit for human consumption. And we're about to take a deep dive into just that topic. Those who fail to plan to fail. So we have a plan. I know as I say that, a lot of my plans just don't go to plan. We can be flexible, of course. 3 types of bait. 3. First 2, squid and mussels. These are 2 I'm pretty confident on. They're a staple bait for me. I don't think we'll have a drama getting those today, but I'm throwing a 3rd one in the mix, which could just be a complete fail. We're going for pippies. Pippies are some of the best whiting baits. They're probably one of the most commonly used baits down here in Vic. Where I am here, there's a little bit of a caveat on getting them. You see, if you go to other states, you can literally put your feet in the sand and go like this, do a little bit of a jig, a shuffle, if you will, and you can just grab them up out of the sand because they live under the sand. But here where I am in Port Phillip Bay, you've got to go 2 meters down. So you can't take them in water shallower than 2 meters. It's called the intertidal zone. So this puts a whole new dimension to it because I've got to dive down deeper than 2 meters, dig into the sand and find these pippies. Grab them, come up or put them in the bag and go again. Fairly labor intensive. Digging isn't an easy task when you can breathe, let alone when you're under the water. So we'll have to see how that goes. That's probably why they're not commonly sourced here in Vic and they're an easier bait just to buy, but I'm having a crack. What's the worst that can happen? We fail, you get to laugh at me. But that's how you learn. There you go. Positive mindset. Classically wasn't paying attention. I just hit a sandbar in the middle of the bay. Little side project, little sidey. Gonna turn what should be bait into a restaurant quality dish. You're not gonna wanna miss this one. Don't miss it. By the way, how's the weather for a turn? Came out drizzly, cold, windy, within an hour. You seeing this? Let's fish. First cab off the rank, squid. Just finding a bit of weedy ground here, which I think I've found. I shouldn't jinx it, but first squid on the board. Keys not to get ink in the boat, as every time. I've accidentally left the esky up the front of the boat, which has put me in an awkward position now. Yes! Working very hard not to have him ink the boat. Oy. Number 2. Let it sink. Whoop. We're on here. Oy. Oh, he's a good size colour too. He's a good size. I can see him loading up, ready to punch a heap of ink at me. Oh God, there it goes. Oh, he's missed the boat though. Oh no! You idiot! Should have got him in the boat. Idiot. What an idiot. We'll just get back to it. We're on again here. Let's learn from the last one's mistakes. Get it in the boat, mate. Ha ha! He squirted just as I put him in the esky. Worth noting, that one happened on a quick colour change. I went from this to this. That's all it could be. They're finicky little buggers. We're on again. We're on again. That colour change has done a world of good for us. Oi, he's only just hooked too. You beauty. Get him in, get him in, get him in. Hey, before he squirted me. 4 in the boat, baby. I've just tried a new spot and just flicked one out and I'm straight on. Oh, you beauty. Oh, he's dropped it off. He's dropped off before I even got him up then. I'm not going to call that one operator error. I've just flicked out to where he swam off. Sometimes they'll take a second hit at it. Not him. Literally next cast, we're back on. Oh, I'm going to get this one in the boat real quick. Oh. Oil everywhere, but that's okay. I keep saying oil, it's ink, it's ink. Just cast out again. I thought I'll film this whole one and see. Surely not. Would I be that lucky? Oh, you're kidding me. Yo, beauty! Oh, stop it. Yes! It's a field day, folks. It's a field day. Let's go again. I'm keeping this camera rolling. You're my good luck charm. Surely not. Surely not. Come on, 3 for free casts. 3 for free. Oh, you're kidding, we're on. How? Oh, you bastard. Wore a fair bit of oil that time, I'm not gonna lie. 3 from 3 though, do we dare go 4 from 4? You're staying along for this ride. We're on a roll, folks, we're on a roll. You know I'm casting it like the same spot each time. 4 from 4, baby. I can actually see the jig. I'm just working it just off the top of those weed beds. I know, the dream could be over here, folks. The 4 from 4 dream could well be over. I'm pretty much at the back of the boat, but I'm giving it every chance. 4 from 4, wasn't to be. I flew too close to the sun. How's the ink? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 squids. Nice little bait supply. Not to mention the special dish. 3 to go to get our bag limit of 10 squids. I can't see why we can't just go and hit that. I've just nailed another one in this deeper water. Another one. 2 to go to the bag. 2 to go. 2 to go. Here's number 9. Oh. You're not going to believe this. It's 3 from 3 again. That's to bring up the bag, folks. It's a good size one too. Hey, have a look at this big boy. The pylons of this old pier are exactly what we're chasing for these mussels. You've got to dive deeper than 2 meters down. On the sounder here, the depth's at about 3.7 meters, so that's perfect. Although it looks nice and sunny, you saw earlier, it's a bit of a freakish day to be honest. It's winter here, it's like 16 degrees, it's cold. It's bloody cold. You're not gonna believe this. I've forgotten my fins. Oh, I'm gonna have a go without them. I'm gonna lose the weight belt though, because that's gonna be into me. I took them out earlier because I made a new shelf for them at home. I know, a shelf for your fins. And I've obviously forgot to put them back in. This could be a complete fail. I'll give you the hot tip right now. The pippies probably isn't going to work with no fins. It's so hard without fins. That was such hard work. Because I didn't have a weight belt, because it would have made it too hard swimming over. It just kept pulling me up and up. I reckon there'd be a kilo there, maybe 2. Let's say a couple of kilo of mussels. Our issue is going for the pippies without a weight belt, which I could wear a weight belt, but then I got no fin. It's a nightmare. It's already going to be hard. I would have been leveling up that hardness. We're calling this video here, folks. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're bloody not. I said I'd do a cook up. Back at home. Not a bad little haul, really. And a big bag of mussels. That's bait sorted for the next couple of weeks. I'll split 2 out of this pack and the rest are going to bait. But what I actually want to talk about is how to preserve your bait so it's in like that best condition for when you want to use it. Because like I said earlier, the fresher the better. If you wouldn't eat it, good chance the fish won't. The vac seal machine. If you don't own one of these, get one. All your fish, all your eating food as well, vac seal it. It'll keep longer, it'll keep fresher, it'll just keep better. Vac seal each of them, label them. In the case where I've got a few things happening in that freezer, which there is a bit going on there, I do like to label it. I'm a bit anal like that. Squid. Chuck it in. As you can see here, that's had all the air sucked out of it, ready to chuck straight in the freezer. Do you want to see how they go in the freezer? Of course you don't. No, you do. Real technical stuff. Mussels, I do recommend you vac seal them if you want to use them over a long period, but for me, I'm using them probably in the next week, so they're just going in this bag and chucking straight in the freezer. I've kept a handful out for this cook, and then a bit of squid for ourselves, and the rest is packed and ready to go in the freezer. This cook, by the way, there's a few elements, so you'll have to pay attention. The smoker. How good's this thing, by the way? It's real hard not to be a massive pig and just like smoke all the meats under the sun and just get real fat. I'm not gonna, but if I wanted to, I could. We're gonna smoke our mussels. There's no science to it. Just whack them in, shut the lid, give them 10, 15 minutes till they open up. While those mussels are going, we've got our squid. I like to be real simple with it. Salt, pepper, rice bran oil. Don't have to go too hard on the oil. Once your oil's hot, get it pretty hot too, I reckon. Bang in your squid. You see it go from like clear to white. Give it a quick flip, then stop cooking. Once that's done, cool it right down because we don't want it to keep cooking in the next part of this process. Smoked to perfection. Look at these bad boys. Crank this bad boy up to full noise. We gotta get her pumping. If you hadn't guessed, and I guess why would you? We're doing pizza. Already got the base sorted, bit of tomato paste on it. Cheese goes on first, not last. Don't give me too much hate for that one. Although in saying that, I do put a little bit on top as well. Mozzarella's also key. Bit of garlic. Garlic powder's just good on everything. Rosemary. Not only does it taste good, it looks good on a dish. Bust out all your mussels, whack them straight on. I didn't go too hard on these mussels because they can be overpowering and just take all the flavour. You don't want that. Our squid's our hero here, folks. In my opinion, load it up. This is why we got it cold again, because it's going in that hot oven and we don't want to overcook it. Rest of our cheese. This looks elite. Have a look at this thing, will ya? Let's bang her in. Are you kidding? Have a look at this. Okay, the best bit. Got a bit that's got a little bit of the lot on it. Look at that base. Look at that base. Oh my gosh. It is so good. How's I reckon my two best dishes would have to be the ones that involve mussels. They're just so good. So that food there should be the same quality you're serving up to fish, because fish are fussy buggers. Hooroo.
Click on another one of these ones. Go on. You know you want to. Do it. That's right. I'm talking to you. Click one.